Hi guys, this is going to be another mega video that I'm going to be uploading, Hoarders Part 2. In the last episode, I cleaned my entire room after moving back into my house after Temple being closed due to coronavirus. That was like an hour and 18-minute long video, massive video. I don't think this video is going to be as long, but it's still going to be decent. Freaking zoom. So, welcome back guys. This is going to be another mega video, probably not as long as the video last time. An hour and 18 minutes was the video last time. That was me cleaning up my room after coming back from Temple, or moving back from Temple, after all the universities worldwide being closed due to the coronavirus. So I had all my stuff from inside my dorm, so I cleaned and showed you every single item that I owned. This time we're going to be cleaning out my closet. Last video I explained that I have some things to burn, and just organizing my closet and showing you every single item within my closet except for the papers. Not every single paper is going to be shown because that's thousands of papers worth. That's going to be like 5 million hours long. I don't feel like editing that entire thing. So we're going to be putting the clothes that I have now into the washer and dryer like we did last time, because I need to change my sheets. Because even though that I posted the video a couple days ago, it was filmed April 20th, so about a month ago it was filmed, so I'm going to need to change my sheets again, wash them, because you need to wash them a lot, and I just need to wash my clothes again. So yeah, I'm going to show you an update video of the clips of how my room looks now. It still kind of looks clean, except for a few things I'll show you. So yeah, so here's what my room looks like now after a month. Cleaning the blankets because blankets don't need to be regularly washed. Santa Claus method again. We are going to go down to the basement and do the laundry now. this is what my closet looks like now. It's not the worst, it's just a little unorganized. This is what I'm going to be burning today. I'm going to be burning that now. I'm going to go get the weight and see how heavy this is. So now I'm outside. I'm going to be burning all the papers within the fireplace. I'm going to clean out the fireplace first because it's getting full of ashes. So I'm going to take them out, put them in a wheelbarrow, then put them in my compost pile. Then I'm going to burn all the papers. We got freaking 60 pounds worth of just paper. Now that was probably like 5 pounds of just the bin. I'm going to give that, so probably around 55 pounds worth of just straight paper. That's a crap ton, all going to be burned today. I'm going to be collecting a bunch of sticks too to put on top of the paper so all the ashes don't flow away. So we're going to be doing that first. First I'm going to clean out the pit. So many nails in here. This is what dirt looks like after billions of fires. is all the paper that we're going to be burning. I have shredded paper in that bin that I'm going to be putting underneath of all the papers to ignite it better. And this wiring here is going to be placed over top so that the paper doesn't fly away and the ashes after it being burned, because paper ashes fly away.
Moist too.
Probably shouldn't be taking in the smoke. Plastics and stuff are in there. And paper's not all that good. Burn, I think.
Back here. Nu vill jag. Det är rätt. brick.
Good idea, dude. I think since it's so hot,
Yeah.
we just burned 60 freaking pounds of paper on its own. The camera died, so I wasn't able to get the last part. It was only like 10 minutes left of burning. It didn't burn too much longer. So we're going to check the ashes tomorrow to see if there's anything left. I'm going to keep it burning on overnight with a big guard thing. I'm going to keep checking it overnight every couple hours. So we're going to continue doing the laundry. I'm going to organize my closet. I'm going to do the hat. I have a hat segment of this vlog I'm going to put in. And yeah, let's continue this vlog. I'm just going to put the stuff in the dryer so I can go to bed in my bed and not sleep in the movie theater this time. I'm gonna go upstairs, take a quick shower, and then I'm going to finish up the hat segment of this mini kebab and finishing up my closet. It is currently 11:52 at nighttime. It's still the first day of working on this video, first day of work. So our objectives were complete. We put everything, all of our clothes, we cleaned up all of our clothes to catch up for when we cleaned up originally. We got all of our clothes sheets all the way down here for it to wash and dry. We're going to be doing the washing and drying tonight like we did last video, and then we burned all of the papers because it's still going. We burnt all the papers today. I'm going to organize everything in my closet tomorrow, vacuum tomorrow, and clean up little things around my room tomorrow too. And in addition with the hats as well. I'm going to do the hat review and set up my hat wall as well. That's all going to be tomorrow. So this is going to be another mega video. Again, probably another hour long. Depends on how much stuff I actually put in. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm really enjoying these type of videos. Excuse me. So yeah. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm still going to make my bed tonight because I don't want to sleep in the movie theater again because I don't get enough sleep. And you can see my bed head the next morning is not good. I always have terrible bed head for some reason every time I sleep in the movie theater. It's worse than when I sleep in my bed, so I'm just going to sleep in my bed, make my bed tomorrow, and organize everything like I said. tomorrow. So yeah, and yeah, stay tuned. It is currently the next day. I'm going to do phase 2 of this hat. Well, I already said everything last night, so I'm just going to keep doing laundry. I have a bunch of loads still to do, so I'll keep that up. This is the aftermath of 60 pounds of paper being burnt. I'm on the last leg here. I just have to do a couple more loads and then I'm going to go upstairs and film the rest of this video. It's currently 7:30. I don't know if we're going to finish this video today or tomorrow. It's looking like tomorrow because I'm very, very tired. So yeah. This is the room after I cleaned up. So I just shifted a bunch of things around. So yeah. This is what the closet looks like. I'm going to be finishing this tomorrow. I'm going to be reviewing all the hats I have and why I got each one. I'm going to be finishing this vlog tomorrow. So yeah, I think most of my cleaning is done. I showed everything that's in my closet so far. So all these crates are going to go in there too. That's trash. I'm going to throw that box or that white thing out. That's going in. So yeah, all of this is just going to go in. So yeah. And then that box there is going to go in my basement as storage. And then we should finish up tomorrow. It is currently that time in the afternoon. I don't think I'm going to finish the video today, but I'm definitely finishing the video tomorrow for the rest of the clothes and everything. Finish my room. To the hats. I'm basically cleaned my closet. I just have to do a few more things and then I'm done. I have to vacuum my room too. Everything's done. Just have to do a couple load of laundry too.
Hey guys, this is going to be me reviewing each hat that I have, and I'm going to be putting it up on my hat wall. So yeah, story behind each hat. So the first hat here, this is the hat that I got at Temple. This is the newest hat that I got. I got it right before I left at Temple to come back here, right when coronavirus was breaking out, and I snagged it at the shop right before I left. So this one's sentimental. And it was, this is probably one of my favorite hats because it's a nice fit. We got another Temple hat. My Aunt Maria got me this one, and it's a flat back, and I don't wear this one that much. Don't wear it that much, but I think I like the style of it a lot, and it looks really good on my hat wall. This is one that I got at Zoomies. I have a lot that I got from Zoomies. This is one of my favorite hats. I wear this one a lot too. This is a recent one that I got a few months ago during winter break. I also like this hat because it is a nice fit. Zoomies makes really good hats, or they get really good hats, and this is where most of my hats come from. I'm a disgruntled Eagles fan. This is by far the top 3 hats that I have because it's a comfortable fit. My dad got this for me my birthday this year in January, and it just has my logo, and if you want one, go to merch link below. You can get all of them, and it's very comfortable fit. I like it a lot, and I wear it a lot. I haven't been wearing hats a lot. This is also one of my favorite hats. I think my mom got this for me during Christmas. Not this past Christmas, but a Christmas before that one. And I also like this hat a lot because it fits well too. It's a Gotham hat. I like it a lot, and one of the hats that I wear a lot. I need to start wearing hats more. Super Bowl hats. This is one of the first hats that I ever got. It was in 2018, right after they won the Super Bowl, like a month later. I got it at Target. A bunch of people were telling me not to because it was like really expensive. I think it was like $45, but I really wanted to get it, so I got it anyway. And it's a really nice hat. It fits really comfy, and it's probably one of my favorite hats. A lot of these hats are really good, or one of my favorite hats. I'm going to be saying that a lot, but they're all really nice, and I don't get a hat if I don't get it, or if I don't like it, obviously. But I put a lot of thought into each hat and how they fit, how they look, etc., etc. And I put a lot of thought. It's not like I want to pick up this hat. I see how it feels, because usually they're expensive, and I pour hundreds of dollars into these hats because they cost like anywhere from $20 to $40. They're not that expensive. If you put like the most expensive, there's probably like Gucci hats that cost like thousands of dollars, but relatively they're expensive hats. My mom got this hat for me. Another Temple hat. I wear this one a lot. When I go out walking in the city, it's very dirty. So yeah, so I wear this hat a lot. Especially on campus to show my pride and basketball games, I wear this hat. Probably going to start wearing the green hat more to college games, basketball, football, hockey, or whatever. This is another one of my favorite hats. It's Garfield hat. Bought this about a year ago, a year and a few months. I got it at Zoomies. I got a lot of these at Zoomies because that's where I shop to get hats. So yeah, it fits comfortable. I have a huge head and a lot of hair, so it needs to be big but fits tight. Around my head, it doesn't fall off a lot because I do have puffy hair, and it tends to fall off if I do have a loose hat. I don't wear this one a lot. This is for decoration mostly, but it's an Acadia hat. I went there like 2 years ago in 2018. And I bought it as a memento that I've been there, and I'm trying to get hats everywhere I go. If I travel, I want to try to get a hat to remember that place. I just started that 2 years ago. I didn't get a North Carolina hat when I was at North Carolina when I was at North Carolina. I go there yearly with my family, and I'm surprised I don't have a hat from there. But next time I go, I'm wanting to get a hat from there. I honestly don't know where I got this from. Go play outside, it says. I honestly don't wear this one a lot. I kind of forget where I got it from. Probably at Sumi's somewhere. Wait, I think this is actually a North California hat. I didn't think I had one, but I think this is a hat that I got at North Carolina. Smile More hat. This is probably the second or third ever hat that I got. Before I started the trend. This is not the hat that started off the trend, but it's a nice addition. I used to watch Roman Atwood a crap ton, so I was like, I might as well support him. This was on sale, and I do like his hats and brands. I feel like his hats and merch is very good. Comfy, and this is the only merch that I got from him, and I was like, might as well just like support him. I miss watching his videos. I haven't watched his videos in a long time. Chicago. My dad got this when he went to Chicago last year. I also really like this hat. It's very stylish and it's very comfy too. So yeah. Alright, this is mostly for a hat wall, and it looks really nice because I don't want to ruin this hat. Smile More hat. The Smile More hat is also very breathable, like the Chicago hat, because it doesn't have anything in the back, so it allows you to breathe on the outside. I forget where this one came from. Janet got this one for me for when she went on a horsing trip in Virginia, and I really like this one because it shows that she cares, obviously, but I just like getting gifts like this because it's personal, and it's like where people have been or around places, and I just like to collect hats, and it's just one of those hats that fits really nice, and I like it a lot, and it looks very stylish. This is the first hat that I ever got. I won this. I believe it was at Hershey Park. It was with my friend Brian, and it was a basketball game, and if you shoot like 3 in a row, you get to win a hat, or 2, if you make 2 out of the 3 shots, you get to win a hat, and I did that, and I won the hat. He actually won him a hat too. So this is the first hat that I ever like received or got in recent years. This was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I also got this at Sumi's. It was just kind of like a gag. I wore this one a few times. It says bitch on it, so I don't really wear it that much because, it has a curse word on it, I guess. Don't really want to wear it around family and stuff. But I do wear it like around friends. I got this. This is one of my favorite hats too because it fits well. I got this at Sumi's. And I just like this color scheme on this one, and the simple text at the top I like a lot. Teddy Fresh. My mom got this for me for Christmas a year ago. Not this previous Christmas, but last Christmas, and I just one of these hats in here I will show next, but it's H3H3 Teddy Fresh H3H3 merch line, or not merch line, but like they have their own fashion line that I love a lot. I have like 2 sweatshirts, 2 hats. I just love their brand. It's very comfortable, and I just like their color schemes that they do with the blocking and everything, and I've been a fan of them for like 3 or 4 years. I've really got into them, and I just love it. And they did a collab with Rip and Dip, and I just really wanted to get this because I also like Rip and Dip merch line. I sound like such a hipster right now, but I just like the color schemes and their clothing is just, it fits really well on me. So that's why I wanted to get it. I just love their stuff so much. This one's it's not fits as much anymore. So this is my favorite hat. I accidentally put it through the washer and dryer and I shrunk it by accident. But if it's still out, I want to get another one so it fits my head actually. I don't know if they're still available, but this is my favorite hat of all time. This is the hat that started the hat trend and my hat wall, and this is my favorite hat by far. It just started off everything, and I got it at Zoomies with a few friends, Dylan. So yeah, it doesn't fit anymore because I was stupid and put it through the dryer and it shrunk a lot. But I wore this everywhere I went, and I took it everywhere I went as well. I need to stretch it out somehow. I just need to get another one because I don't know. I shouldn't have put it through the dryer because it smelled and I needed to wash it. This is one of my favorite hats too. It's up there easily in the top 3, top 5, top 3 or 5. I lost track, but before I went to the Outer Banks, Janet got this for me as a gift, as a farewell gift, because I wouldn't be seeing her in like 2 weeks because it was back-to-back vacations. She was going out of the country for a week, and then I was going for the Outer Banks for a week, so I wouldn't be able to see her for I think 2 weeks to 2.5 weeks. So it was just like a goodbye gift. And then I wore this constantly when I was at that trip, and it's one of my favorite trips, or one of my favorite hats, and I wore it the first day I got to college too. So I just love this hat, and it's very comfortable. And I think a month before she got this for me, we were walking around in a store, and I was like, I really want that hat, and she got it for me, and that just makes it that much more meaningful. It was last summer, so this is why it's one of my favorite hats. And I really mean it. I'm not just going to say that for every hat. Super Bowl hat. This was one of the oldest hats that I have. I bought it online, I think. No wait, this hat I think I got as a gift for my birthday or Christmas a couple of years ago. And I don't really wear it that much. It actually fits really well. This is the first time I put it on, so it's just an addition to a hat wall. And the reason why I have this many hats is because the pink hat started off, and I just kept wanting more hats because I started to like wearing hats more, backwards, whatever, forward. And then I started to have this idea of a hat wall, and I wanted to fill an entire end of my wall with hats. I'm going to do a time lapse of me putting it up. And I just wanted to have that whole section as hats, and it was my goal to get it. I was either going to buy them myself, or have other people get them for me as gifts. And for the past couple of years, I was just like, if you want to get me something, it's either going to be like money for like my birthday to help me out during college and stuff, or like just a simple hat works too. I'm not that hard to shop for. I was like, I really want a hat because I wanted to do my hat wall and build it and complete it. I haven't added my hat wall in a while because of college. I haven't been able to add to it. So I think I have enough hats to fill the entire wall, and you're going to be able to see me fill up my entire wall with hats for the first time. This is another gift that I got for Christmas too. I don't wear it that often, but it is really comfy. I really like the holes in the back because since I have so much hair, it puts air within my head, like to breathe, so I don't become as sweaty and stinky. I got this hat during the beach. I don't wear it this often. It's just for show. But I got it at the beach. Right when it was a few days before graduation, I think it was on senior skip day. Me, Janet, and a few friends went out to Wildwood for the day trip, and then we just went to the beach, and I bought it as a memento for that. This is one of my favorite hats. This is one of the first hats that I got. So me and I think I got this a year ago. My friend works at this, or worked, he doesn't work there anymore, but he worked at this one store, and he gets a really ridiculous, I think it was like 50% off, like, discount thing, because he worked there for a while, or I think it was like 75% off. I forgot the exact percentage, but it was a crazy amount. But he worked there for a while, and he had family members work there before him for a while, so he was like well known in the store, so well liked. And I think there's $15 hats, and they went down to $2 hats. Me and my other friend who didn't work there also got one, and we got matching hats, and every time that we see each other, we always wear these hats every time we see each other. This is one of my favorite hats for that, because it's like there's a story that goes behind it. My sister got me this for Christmas, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that. I don't wear this that often, but it goes really well, and I like the style on my wall. I like it as a piece on my wall because it fits really nice, because it's a flat top, and it like leans right next to the wall. This is one of my other favorite hats because the texture is very nice. I also got it at Sumi's, and it fits around my head. I wore it a few times. The reason why that all the straps are unzipped is because I put it around the pole in my dorm. That's kind of like a hat chain. I'll show the picture up now, but I'll put it on my dorm along there, so I had to unstrip it or unhook it to get it loose. So I went to have to string it through to put it on the hat wall. But that's why all of them are unhooked. So yeah, this is one. I really like this hat because of the feel of it, and it fits my head well. This one is another Zumiez hat. No, Vans hat. I got it at the Vans store with a couple of friends, and we wanted to get matching hats again. So we got matching hats. I wore it a couple times afterwards, and I like the design, the checkers. I got this as a free hat for when I went shopping at Kohl's, I believe. I was just like stoked because it was free, and it came with the orders, because I think we had to hold a certain threshold in order to get that. So I'm excited that it was free, or spend a certain amount of money to get this. I was stoked that I was able to get this. So yeah, that's all my hats. I have a crazy amount. I'll give the total somewhere within this video, probably afterwards. So now I'm going to be putting all these hats onto my wall, and then after that I'm going to quickly vacuum, and then that's going to be it. I'm going to show you my closet and how well it came along and how neat it looks comparatively. It looks kind of messy now, but comparatively all the trash is out, and it's just well more organized than it was before. So I'm going to actually vacuum because it is really late at night. Okay, so for some reason it didn't film, but this is my hat wall. I had to stand up on the desk to reach up that high. But this is what it looks like. If you want and you made it this far, send all the hats to me. We still have that little space to go. Almost done. There's a few more hats. If you guys have any ideas where I should put all these glasses, put them in the comments below. I have a lot of glasses. Fold all of the clothes, organize that downstairs like I did last video. This is the end of the video. It's another mega video. Thank you for staying in tune. Remember, watch the entire thing. It helps out the channel a lot. If you actually watch the entire video, it means the world to me. Next mega video is going to be me showing every single book I have, tidying up in a few areas, doing the same routine, washing my clothes, doing my bed, same routine like that. But I'm going to be showing every single book that I own, tidying up like I said, stories behind the sunglasses. I'm going to clean up my movie theater. That's going to be part of it. So this is going to be another mega video. And then I'm going to, this is just a series of hoarding videos, but another video that I'm going to do. So 2 videos of mega this will probably be more spread out. I'm going to probably wash my clothes before then. By the time I'm definitely going to have the laundry clips in. I'm going to show every single baseball and football cards that I have, probably mixed with some basketball shots or cards. So there's going to be 2 separate videos that I said, books and then cards. And so yeah, so 2 more mega videos I'm going to be uploading. So yeah, thanks for watching. Another entire bag full of trash I threw out all from the closet. I'm going to be doing update videos of what it looks like now. This is what my room looks like after I cleaned it up. So basically the same as it did, but with the addition of the hat wall. Okay, so the main thing that I organized was my closet. Um, it doesn't look like it looks like it's still messy, but it's organized. Trash is out, no more trash. That bag to the left, the white bag is Janet's, so it's not mine. So that'll be taken out in a couple days. So yeah, this is the final piece. It's organized comparatively to last, like I said before.
BB gun mag.
of them like, this is so uninspiring.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, first of all, I was a fuck up in school.
Yeah.
So if they ever did this to me while I was in high school, I would have just quit school.
Yeah.
I would have 100% quit school at 16.
Yeah.
If this was what was going on. I'd be like, well, the world's ending. Why the fuck am I going to sit in front of a computer all day and listen to this mopey dork tell me what to do? This fuck. So I can do a lot of stuff here. I get to do podcasts still, so I'm getting to hang out with people like you.
Yeah.
Get to hang out with my friends, have a good time. But for sure, I miss stand-up, and I don't like the idea that these bureaucrats get to tell us what to do and what not to do. I don't like it. It's not.
What's that gonna look like? What are they?
Like, you want to go to a concert? Scan it. Is it valid? It's 2 days ago. Okay. And have you left your house? It's been doing
so
heroin
hard
in
to.
2 days? No, but at least it would help. The number one thing that we need to concentrate on is the number one thing that you don't hear a goddamn peep about, and that's nutrition and health.
Yeah.
Those are the things. Stress. Managing your stress.
Yeah.
This is how to meditate. Take some of that tax money and set up some sort of an online resource that can show people how they can improve their immune system.
Yeah.
Show them, have little meditation courses, you fucks.
Do you think that people are becoming more succumbing to bad habits or improving themselves?
I can't generalize because people handle things. Some people have been amazing through this.
Right.
And some people, after it collapses, the more lives it's going to cost, and that's a fact. This is a real statistic. Like, you can actually measure this. The way the economy goes, you will see a loss of life. If the economy goes down, if there's more depression, there's more drug addiction, if there's more suicide, you will see a loss of life that's directly attributable. Yes.
I mean, I definitely.
Bloomberg had a report on it. And there's an equation, like in how the economy dips. You'll see a corresponding loss of life due to suicide,
Right.
corresponding loss of life due to.
Right.
Some people have it just genetically.
Mhm.
Some people have it because of their circumstance.
Mhm.
As your circumstance erodes, it's much more likely that you're going to be depressed.
Oh, I agree. I remember reading an article that kind of pushed back on this. There were all these statistics in people's resilience.
Okay, but listen to what you said after the Great Depression, right? So everything falls apart, and it kicks in people's resilience, and the people that survive are the ones that you're going to
Yeah, I
hear
would
great
have
things
to
about.
look at the actual studies because I'm not sure when it started counting the lives that were lost.
My
I
grandparents
just.
went through depression, and I used to talk to them about it. And when my grandmother died, dollars and change,
Yeah.
store them in all different places, they were terrified. They were terrified of things going south.
Yeah, I mean, I've been poor for so. I do a weird thing where I don't invoice, and all of my editors are like, "We owe you money," but it's that psychological, like, "Oh, I have money there." And I store it all over my house. I have money everywhere, just like loose change and dollars, and because I have that scarcity.
You should be
So
fine.
you
You
have
have
gold
money.
bricks at home?
No, I have guns, and I know how to hunt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. Like, legitimately worried about not having food. I have water purification tablets. I have pumps. I can pump creek water and get it to the point where my kids can drink it.
Mhm.
That's what I'm worried about.
Right.
Like, we are starting to understand that it's people like you and me and everybody else are responsible for the food chain.
Right.
Okay? This food supply chain. The food supply is not permanent. It's not just going to stay there.
Right.
And all these ranchers that have been struggling to pay their bills.
I know.
Struggling. Now they're fucked.
We treat our farmers like such shit, and I feel like it's
But we're not aware because we're not near them.
right, and that's
That's what it is.
I think that people who generally don't get who provide a service and to just kind of go fly under the radar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think people consider much where their food comes from or how it even gets on the shelves.
They're definitely doing it more so now. And there's also a lot of people who are inquiring about hunting. They're looking in. I flew to Florida last week for the UFC.
Yeah,
Saturday night, I flew in.
and so they're just
I went to
Now-
a restaurant, Bridget.
Oh.
Sat down, had a steak. Had a glass of wine. My friend Eddie Bravo. We sat down and ate together like
What
gentlemen.
was that like? Doesn't it look weird when you see it in
Older couple walked in. There was maybe one other couple towards the front, and a couple young people at the bar. Fairly sparse. All the waiters had face masks on.
Yeah.
But we ate dinner.
But now the conspiracy theorist in me is like, now they're gonna see how far they.
I think that is just like your cult friend that was calling you a scumbag and trying to break you down.
Yeah.
When you're in a position of power, there's an archetype of a person in a position of power and then all the potential things that can go wrong when a person's in a position of power. Fights back. Well, Daddy says you gotta put your mask on, even though it doesn't make any sense.
So we're
you gotta
all
put your
grounded.
mask on. Yeah.
It's like we're all grounded.
But here's the thing: it's not like things are getting worse, but their grip is getting tighter.
Right. Yeah, that's what it is deeply. Rights are generally not given back once they're taken.
Exactly. And that's what the problem is. And this is what the problem. It'd be great if everybody like helped all the people that weren't doing so well and chipped on in. It would be great. But the problem with the big states, with the big government decisions, regular people like Gavin Newsom is a person.
Yeah.
He's not a genius. He's not a wizard. He's not from another planet. He's a human being who grew up in the United States of America, and he has this incredible amount of power over 40 million people in the state.
Yeah, you can't freaking sit down.
You can't tell people what to do like that. You can't. It doesn't make sense. This is what you tell people. Please be cautious. Please use social distancing. Let's be smart. Let's take care of our vulnerable people, and let's take care of our health. Let's take care of our bodies. Let's to eat correct. This is a good opportunity for you to cut all the bullshit out of your diet. Stop eating so much sugar. Stop drinking so much. What you're seeing across the board is vulnerable people that are getting really sick from this. Whether they're vulnerable because they have underlying health conditions, or they were stressed out, or they're hospital workers, they're vulnerable because they're getting this massive viral load of sperm. So that's a real viral load. That is viral load.
Every time I hear it, I'm like, that's the dirtiest term, and I love it.
Have you seen the prisoners giving each other
Oh, I
COVID?
saw that video.
Isn't that crazy?
I never know what's real, though. I always have to, like, fact check and go find and see if the video is real and go, which everyone should be doing, by the way.
Most people aren't. I don't either.
I'll see it, and I'm like, yeah! And then I'm like, easy, Bridget.
Settle down. I know. Let's look at this one carefully. That are even, like, sex offenders. Like, violent sex offenders are getting released.
They're putting, like, a hairdresser in jail.
It's so crazy. Like, oh, you might get a cough. We're going to have to let you go. Don't rape any kids while you're out there, you little knucklehead. You're supposed to be in jail. You're supposed to be in jail for 30 years. We're going to let you out because we don't want you to get a cough.
Yeah, I don't, all of it, again, I come back to trying to stay optimistic.
You have to stay sober.
Problem.
It's not for you. It is for me.
I picked the worst fucking decade to get sober, ever. I mean, what an idiot. I got sober in 2013, which means I got sober right before Trump started running, and now through a fucking pandemic. But honestly, I have been able to, I'm actually grateful, because
do you know how much the alcohol consumption is up?
If any indication of how much in the hospital is cirrhosis of the liver.
Yeah, you're just using that, the bread.
Not really. I mean, I like it because it's a challenge, because it's really fucking hard to make.
Challenge?
Making sourdough bread?
Oh, making it. Okay,
is a fucking challenge. No.
Consumption down in restaurants and bars, though.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. It's actually up, even though
everyone's
restaurants
drinking
and bars,
alone.
Listen, just Google it, you fuck.
I know, but I'm trying to, I gotta figure out what to Google.
How about Google,
Okay.
Google alcohol consumption up during pandemic? Because someone was telling me this and it can't be true. Like,
At houses, within houses, or like from grocery stores. Or
Yeah.
Just think about that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he knows this,
Have you
but
seen
he's
these-
a person that would know that.
Have you seen the, like, Zoom happy hours?
Oh, we could get hammered on Zoom.
Those things, I would rather die than get hammered with a bunch of people on Zoom. I'm like, drink alone like a fucking real man. Don't do this happy hour. I don't know. I guess.
An article says there's a survey that was taken of 2,000 adults that says 16% were drinking more, 19% drinking less.
Yeah,
I
his
don't know where they get that.
yeah,
A lot of
his statistic was much higher than that. It was like in the high 30s, 30% increase in alcohol consumption during the pandemic.
Yeah, because everybody's day drinking.
That's
The teachers next year who are going to have kids coming in who have been taught by their moms who have been, or their parents who have been day drinking. Like their parents who
I have been day drinking, but I've been drinking wine. I drink wine every night. I'll have a glass of wine.
Okay, that doesn't mean much. It's off-premises alcohol sales.
Off-premises alcohol sales were up 55% in the third week of March this year. Okay, well that makes sense because people are drinking at home. But I wonder if, like, overall, it says while most people in the United States remain stuck at home during COVID-19 pandemic, many are increasing their alcohol purchases and likely their consumption. No, they're just stockpiling it and using it for hand sanitizer. According to the data reported by Nielsen, an international measurement of the data analytics company, So I wonder what that means in terms of overall, like what percentage of alcohol sales were done in bars and restaurants,
yeah.
and what percentage was, I guess that's what off premises was.
Yeah, you would have to really know what, that would be a hard, yeah, you'd have to know how much alcohol was sold to the restaurants.
Yeah.
And then all that's hard to find because it's usually through, it's not
It's like where everybody starts like going off the rails.
Well, and it's funny because everybody just started, everyone adjusted and they were back in their own lives. But it was mostly just us sharing memes of the guy with the big dick and, you know, like,
Right.
all the funny memes that were going around. But it was like family members, cousins, that, like I said, I have a huge family, saying their booze supplies because they were afraid that, like, the stores were going to be shut indefinitely.
That's how a lot of my friends were talking about it, too. They were worried that they wouldn't be able to get booze. They would have to go through the sober.
Yeah, and I
Do
think...
you find that, Jamie? Your friends, are friends your age getting hammered?
No.
No?
Jamie, I don't think so.
I think they're going, but I'm trying to think of this as a generational thing. Like, how are, like, kids in their 20s handling it? They're not getting drunk every day.
I don't know.
They're probably more pliable, too. They have less to lose. So all this shit's going down, like, what
Dude,
am I gonna do?
my nephew, it was his first year of college, and now he's back at home. And he's great. He's, like, super active. But if I was, like, a 20-year-old who wasn't in college and was back in my parents' basement, I was partying when I was, like, 17. I don't know. It's funny because either my nephew's just, like, a badass or super resilient, but he's like, it's fine.
He might be a moron.
He's not sure if he's... He's not sure if he's going to go back to college because they want to pay for, you know...
Yeah, well, that's the kid with my kid's school, too. My kids go to private
How
school.
are you going to pay for all the money to have a...
The death rate between kids is so fucking low. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so low.
Yeah.
You're talking about all the way up into college. The death rate is so small
Yeah.
that it doesn't make any sense to keep them out of school. It doesn't make any sense.
I think a lot of I think Alabama and all those colleges were...
Stadiums, they're going to be filled with people.
I don't think
When are
they're
they
going
going to
to...
allow that?
I don't know.
You know that?
Fox, there's been speculation for the NFL that they're going to pump in, I think probably just for like, people watching, but crowd noise and fans, like fake fans.
You can't.
I'm
talking
gonna,
about, but this is still 4 months ahead.
I'm going to go to a Joe Rogan show and it's going to be canned laughter.
Who's like Fox, I think?
Oh, that is so dumb. That would be so offensive. That's just preparing us for this new world.
What's the new world, Joe?
The
I
new
don't...
world is
What is it?
The social distancing. We're all in the Matrix. There's no reality.
Are they just trying to get us to be in our house and, like, order shit? Is this... I was joking that this is, like, a plot by Amazon and Netflix to just get us all inside.
It's inevitable. Where human beings are going to merge with some form of technology.
Right.
It's already happened with things you carry around, like your phone or your glasses, or something that someone's made that you can't live without that makes your life better.
Yeah.
It's eventually going to be a part of you. It's going to get inside
Yeah,
you. More immersed in that world. And some people are like, man, I don't want that. I want to live in the real world. I want to be able to go to the lake. I want to be able to hug people and touch people. But what better way to stop that shit from taking place? You can't go anywhere. You gotta stay inside. So all your world is virtual. You can't come near anybody because they might kill you with their fucking spit.
Do you think that people will put up with that, though? I mean,
Some
is
people
this
are putting
how
up with this,
America breaks?
Well, this is what's happening.
Yeah.
It's right wing, left wing. Left wing people want the government to take care of everything. They want everybody to get checks. And they want everybody to stay home forever until there's a cure. It's not going to be a cure. This is something that's going to be around. And we might have herd immunity. We might be able to wipe it out that way.
Right.
But this is not something that they can just...
You get the flu shot if you get it, and
Right.
it's not going to keep you from getting the flu.
Right,
There's still other strains that are out there.
But it helps you even
But
if
it
you
helps,
do get
right.
those strains that aren't the strains. that you-
Exactly.
Then there's herd immunity, right? Where more than 60% of the people get it, the virus sort of dies off. That's a positive possibility in the future. But there's people that want to get back to work, and there's people that don't want anyone to go in. Where the people that want to go back to work, you're putting dollars over money. You know, like someone said, you're going to be the richest man in the cemetery to Elon Musk. He wants to open up his factory. Like, what are you talking about? Like, are we going to be just stay home forever? Are we going to be scared of everything? Why would you drive when you know how many people die in driving accidents? Stay home. Don't do anything.
And I think this is put about how many people is it acceptable to die. It's just not so in our face. For instance, with opioids. or the if you're using these to help people manage pain, but you know a certain amount of people might become addicted or die. There's all kinds of trade-offs that we're making. Cost-benefit analysis in our society, it's just not usually you have to make it. You know, now it's like you have to be part of the person who's saying, am I going to be, but it's also, there's so much false information or confusing information, and I come back to it much easier. I think if I was just like gobbling up all the CNN or gobbling up all the Fox, I would be happy little frickin' no nihilism Bridget.
Or you'd be angry, wanting to overthrow the government, not wanting to, get things back to the way things used to be. I think we're going to use young. Everybody knows that. You're right. But if you just look at the overall numbers, this is not what we thought it was going to be. It's really simple.
And this is why you want to move.
Yeah, I don't like that they're telling me that you have to stay home.
Yeah.
I don't like they're telling me you have to wear a mask when you go outside. No, if I'm around people and you want me to wear a mask in a business or something like that, okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Until everything settles down, we figure this out, okay. But you can't tell me I leave the house, I have to put a mask on. What about if I walk around in my backyard? Do I have to have a mask on? What does that mean?
I mean, yeah. Transition back. What would it be? What would it look like?
Let people take risks.
Yeah.
Let people do what they want to do, but educate them. Educate them in terms of their immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Educate them in terms of, like, here's where it could go bad. This is why you need to wash your hands. Like, one of the things I said is that women were getting it less than men. Other people touched it, and
is that why they're getting it more?
Could be a bunch of factors.
Okay.
But I would guarantee that one of them is that men are gross.
Yes, men are gross.
Yeah, I guarantee you that has to play some sort of a part in it.
She had a tweet. She said it's a black light. No, it's a black light on like the sperm-filled hotel room. Basically, the pandemic. It's just revealed like all of these institutional failures and all of the structural failures and all of the ideological battleground is up to 11 now, and I find that, like, how are these businesses gonna come back?
They're not going to.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose like 40% of them. Look, I think you gotta let people make their own decisions, and the decision you've already made has already cost something. It's cost businesses. It's cost a lot. It's cost a lot of people's livelihoods. So it's not like there's no loss here. There's a loss here. And if you don't think there's a loss of life, talk to people that are dealing with suicide. I know a guy who talked to this. He used to deal with 1 suicide a week. Now he's dealing with 5 a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That seems like it should be a bigger story.
But it is a big story. But it's just not being talked about because the narrative is always stay safer, stay at home, this and that. And this is crazy.
We went down.
There's a real loss that comes with your business going away. It's not just loss of life. It's loss of business, loss of livelihood, and that.
Pictures of the phosphorescence. It's amazing. And what are you going to tell people they can't go look at nature? And so I think it was Cinco de Mayo. We went down and everybody was out. Like so many people. There were no cops. I couldn't believe it. I was like,
what are cops going to do?
Yeah, so.
You tell people to get off the.
And it appears the word had got out. And they had turned the Ferris wheel down at the pier into like a weird, creepy dystopian message. It was just like, hey, support our healthcare workers, and then there was a red cross in the Ferris wheel, and the police were there, and they were like, everyone off the beach. The beaches are closed. We will cite you. And to the people's credit, no one gave a fuck and didn't move. But they were driving up and down, telling everybody. But it was a creepy. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a real problem. Hospitals are going bankrupt.
I know. And I read a thing about how college might go bankrupt too, so I don't know how the schools are gonna stay afloat.
A lot of private schools that are charging exorbitant rates and expect people to do that shit in front of the computer, they're gonna go under.
Yeah.
They're gonna go under.
But I mean, again, you at least have a platform you can talk about this and an audience that you hear from. And
that are cowards. And they just want to trust in the government and let the government make these decisions. They're doing this with sound science, no, but they're not. But they're not. If they were, I'd be like, okay, I get it. Because I was like, okay, I get it in the beginning. I didn't protest it in the beginning. I canceled gigs. I backed off. I said.
That seems like a really silly idea that makes no sense to me.
Right. If you do
burned it all down. I didn't have health care because they don't give you health care if you're a waitress. It's so, I was reading that, I'm like, yeah, I was her, but I still don't know how to make this work. I still don't know how to change that. I understand from the heart perspective wanting to help all of the people who are vulnerable and downtrodden. I just don't know that their solutions are the best solutions. Who do you think Biden's gonna choose?
Probably Kamala Harris.
Really?
Yeah, makes sense. She's the sting of Tulsi Gabbard serving her during the debate, just sort of worn off a little bit. And as long as you keep Tulsi quiet and she doesn't have any opponents now, she's not running against anybody,
What if he picked Hillary?
and deep up his ass and start working his mouth from below like a puppet to
You
turn him
could-
into a literal
It's
puppet.
gonna be Weekend at Bernie's.
It will be Weekend at Bernie's. It will also be Dick Cheney and George W. Right? Dick Cheney was really running the show. George W.'s out there fucking. Now they're talking to California about digital elections and Hillary's behind it. So as soon as Hillary says everyone should be safe to vote and voting in almost, oh, this bitch is running the game. Something's going on.
Everyone's losing it though. Everyone's losing their minds. I mean, I see all this stuff too about like Fauci and Gates and conspiracy theories, and it's so cahoots with Bill Gates, and like they did a whole thing, and yeah.
The guy who's a virus expert. He's a virus expert his whole life. If he fucking waited until he's 70 years old to cash in his Illuminati checks, and this is it. We've been running this scam for years. I've been pretending to
Now
work
is
on
the moment.
AIDS and all these different diseases and all horse shit. I'm just evil. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Exactly. You look vibrant.
He used to be 7, now he's 30.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's
Drop it
busy.
down a little bit. Was that what you said?
Yeah,
Good for him.
because he's working on all the stuff.
The only conspiracy that gives me pause is when you see people like Bill Gates that's ever been there's a real vaccine that would work for coronavirus. I don't think they have. I don't think they've had. I don't think they had a virus. They were working on a vaccine, rather. They were working on a vaccine for SARS, but it never happened. And I don't think they've ever had any sort of a vaccine for a coronavirus solution if they have to be vaccinated. But I don't know if that's even, the idea that they're going to move into a vaccine. Maybe, or maybe they won't come up with one.
Right.
It's possible that they won't have a vaccine in
Right.
18 months. So what do you want to do, Bill? And if they do have a vaccine, where's the money go for making the vaccine? Who's getting paid? How many dollars is it? Where's that money going? Like, how is it a business now? So if you have a vaccine, that vaccine turns out that we are vaccinating the whole population. We're going to do it completely egalitarian. Are you going to be like?
Yeah, it's free.
Is it free? New coronavirus vaccine czar says finding one by January is a credible goal. Okay. Pharmaceutical executive. He sounds like a character in a movie. Moncef Slaoui, former pharmaceutical executive at the White House timeline, cited by Dr. Anthony Fauci, was already very aggressive, but one by January is possible. A credible goal. So maybe it is.
Did you
But
see?
here's the thing. Until they have one, you can't say we got to vaccinate everything. We got to say, let's look at all the possibilities. What's the matter?
It's red letter.
Well, that's what some people are saying. Things are going to be.
So you have pot. That's cool. I'm.
Don't you miss it?
Yeah, I do.
When people smoke it around you, do you get uncomfortable?
No, feel free to smoke.
Did you get uncomfortable
No.
at all?
People. I mean, being around comedians and.
You worked that out.
No. I'll make you this promise, Joe. If I ever smoke weed, it will be with you for the first
I
time.
don't want to be a person. I
It
have
was-
friends who are all sober, like full sober, and never smoke pot.
Yeah.
Only
I did that when I didn't drink. When I was trying not to drink, I smoked weed, and I definitely just made me want to drink. That's the problem.
I did it.
But yeah, it puts that nice warm, fuzzy distance between me and kind of the harsh reality of the world. And now I'm very just present with it. But I've just been tripping out on Sam Harris's freaking meditation app, which is like a drug. Because his is I've probably done many, many years, but his is so science-based. And then it's like, focus on your consciousness. And now suddenly was the last time I did. And because I couldn't hold joy. I come from a pretty chaotic upbringing, and every time I would be in a place where I was like experiencing joy and having fun, I would panic. I couldn't experience it. And I'm like, I'm going to take this acid and rewire my brain, and I'm going to be able to just sit and enjoy myself and not feel like the rug is being... I got real lucky, because I've had bad trip. My worst trip ever, I was kicking heroin, and I decided to do mushrooms because it was the only drug I had left, and it was a nightmare.
Hunter S. Thompson apparently stole some sign from the Farley Brothers Theater. You know Farley Brothers Theater?
No.
And produced Behind the Green Door with Marilyn Chambers, and it was a theater that they had in San Francisco that was like, they would do like sex acts. And he stole a sign from the theater and gave it to this couple on their, it was, I think the jackal was the wedding gift along with a bunch of acid.
Oh, God.
And the wife did the acid and lost her mind.
Oh,
and
no.
got checked into a mental
Oh,
institution.
no. This is a
and
horrible story.
Stayed there forever.
This is so sad.
Yeah.
Although it would be cool if you're like, yeah, I had a wife.
There it is. The Jackalope, Jacka_Lope is a guy I've chatted with multiple times online. He's a Hunter S. Thompson nut. So it's, this is the O'Farrell Theater Institution and never came back. True story.
That's, on the one hand, that's tragic. On the other hand, how dope would it be to be like, yeah, my Hunter S. Thompson gave us that, so my bride would have seen.
Right. So the sign says, warning, admission is limited to adults, will not be offended should they observe any type of sexual activity. That sounds pretty freaky sign, and he signed it, so he signed it with bottom.
Wow. Well, at least he saw the sign, even though he doesn't know his wife.
Do you know? Oh, yeah.
I mean, he obviously kept it.
I think, yeah. Someone got it.
Someone
Maybe
kept
sold
it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories of that. People doing acid.
When I was at Burning Man, I'm like, I went sober. I did. And I don't know why anyone needs drugs there. I can see why they want to take them, but I would be the girl that lost my mind on the playa and left it there. And I wouldn't come back. My brain would be where, have you had this where you kind of float out of your body and you're like, maybe I won't go back.
That sounds like people at Burning Man have that every day. That's a
Have you
typical
been?
Burning Man. No.
Why?
Dirty.
It's not dirty.
Misgender. Misgendering is another reason you can get banned for life.
Okay. I mean, I'm all for whatever, respecting what people want to be called, but then it moves into Drew in some respects where it's like, I'll be polite. I will polite.
Yeah.
I'm not a monster. I will respect whatever people want me to call them. If you said, Bridget, I want you to call me Josephina, I call you Josephina. With him, Joe, I'm going to ban you. That gets into another territory.
Here's a good example too. Like if you decide that you want to be called Debbie, and I go, okay. When I speak to you, the noise that comes out of my mouth will be Debbie.
You don't call me Debbie. Again, take the fuck off Twitter.
But if you then go, and my pronouns are Zir and Czar, you're either a he or a she, or you can even be a they. If that's what you prefer. You can't make up one.
I'm again like, it's funny because the younger generation's much more lax about this. They're like, whatever, I'll call them whatever they want. Like, they might have been like, gay marriage, and they'd be all outraged.
Next video, I'm going to be doing a story on every single one of these. Every single one of these sunglasses, and I'm going to be showing you every single book I have within my room, and I'm going to be organizing the shelves with the books. So that's going to be next video. Stay tuned for that one. Last video did okay with views. I am super thankful and grateful for all the listeners in here. Thank you for supporting me through these ridiculous videos and boring videos, or whatever you call it. Thank you for liking and watching. If you watch the entire video, that means a lot. Please watch the entire video. That helps the channel out and allows me to do more of these videos. So if you can, please watch the entire video.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like, could someone talk you into being trans, or is it the one thing?
It's one of these things that they're trying on like a loose garment, but then because they've done a lot No.
Small percentage.
Small, but I'm just saying that maybe they've done a lot of studies that,
That's how they become gay men.
or that I don't know about. I would
It's
have.
been studied
Okay,
allegedly.
allegedly,
That's
we're morons.
I wouldn't know how to phrase that.
And so
Get to it.
I just, what worries me is hormones and stuff like that. That's where I feel like, okay, maybe it's in the culture. It's like the kind of cool thing. Maybe it's there's more because it's more accepted. It's just something that you're kind of like. There was a part of my life where I was like, am I lesbian? Maybe I am. I don't know. I have something that's a curiosity when you're younger, and it might be something that is like the cool thing. So accept that that's not always going to be the case for
Children, here's what I'm hesitant about. What freaks me out is not people that are like you or me that are like, ooh, this is a good thing to do. It's people that know. What freaks me out is people that are pro-transitioning at a really young age, 100% of the time, and they think it's amazing. It's this thing where
I
like,
mean, there are doctors co-signing on this shit.
he's 3 and he's trans, he's a boy,
Yeah,
okay.
for saying it, but I just don't. Maybe when you're a young, I don't know. When you're an adolescent, I don't know how you can co-sign on that and be like, yes, this child who should be listening. You know, this child when I was a kid that I couldn't do. You know, if I wanted to if I was a talented musician and wanted to go join. And I'm not calling. I know this is all. I'm gonna get canceled out of
No,
it.
you're not. It's an ideological battle. Here's the thing. It's like the people that say that it's not something that you should be hesitant about. If you ask a 3-year-old, what are you going to be forever and you can't change it, what's going to be your occupation?
Some might
they would
say
panic.
turtles.
Yeah.
You know?
So you don't let a 6-year-old pick out their outfit. Why would you let her pick out their gender?
Yeah, so that's another, and again, I'm not,
And it was like a big viral moment for this discussion. People called me transphobe. Like, nothing can be further from the case. I'm not at anything phobe. I love everybody equally. If you're
even if you don't have your shit together.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're a person who can talk, and
Yeah.
I'm not prejudging anybody on anything.
Yeah.
But when you start talking about children and their future, and I know that it's synced up to a virtue,
We'll do that again.